Hi, I've been asked to make a clip outlegging how I colour my hair with turmeric and or henna. These are the ingredients I use. I always buy them, you can buy them from local halal stores or Indian supply stores, but I find it's much cheaper to buy in bulk from suppliers direct. So that's the turmeric and that's the henna. These are already partly used, so hence that's why they're half empty. Okay, now what I do is I don't mix it with conditioner. I know some clips say there's nothing wrong with it. The only disadvantage is that there are several disadvantages when you mix with a base product like conditioner. You need to turn over and read the ingredients. Shampoos and conditioners contain ingredients that are found in everyday detergents like washing up liquids, washing powders, everything you use for washing your clothes and or your cutlery. So it kind of takes the emphasis off being natural. Not only that, one of the other important things is that it gives you an inadequate consistency. The turmeric will adhere to more parts of it may seem uniform, but it's not. You'd have to use quite a lot to make sure that it was evenly distributed. I don't. I use ordinary tap water. I boil it up in the kettle. I boil it up. I fill it right up because you're going to need a lot of water. I then let it stand for half an hour. Okay, there's my kettle. There, it's empty because I've mixed it. And this is in whatever option, you always use a plastic mixing bowl, okay, and a plastic spoon, plastic brush there, sorry, it's a brush. You'll need gloves, plastic gloves. These are medical issue gloves, so you can buy them anywhere though, in any store. I've got, to stop any drying effects, I've got castor oil. I also buy that in bulk. I just add a drizzle of that to the completed mixture. I've got cling film, which when I've got it on my hair, I then wrap my hair up so it prevents running. The other thing that I've noticed people doing is getting their skin stained. You don't need to. Before you start, put your hair up, smear about an inch layer, not deep but width, all round your hairline, from the forehead, round the ears, all over the ears in fact, round the back of the neck, round the back of the ears and under the neck, okay? If however you do get any on the skin, this is what I use. I mix it up, it's in a spray bottle. I've already used some already. I use it for household cleaning, so just ordinary household bleach, put a quarter, not more than a quarter, you might even get away with less, even an eighth will do, of bleach, and then mix it right up to that top line there with water, okay? And then all you do is, if you get any on your skin, use an ordinary sponge, just an ordinary sponge, spray a little bit onto the sponge, not directly onto the skin of course, wipe it off, then rinse it off with clean water. Be careful not to get any in the eyes, okay? That's very important. When you put the mixture on your hair, before you do, prepare the area. Get yourself plenty of old towels, put them around your shoulders so your skin's covered, and put them on the floor because this stuff can splash easily. The recommended time, people think you can just leave it 15 minutes. Yes, sure you can. Not if it's got henna in though. Henna needs at least 2 hours. Okay, let's just show you those again. That's the turmeric, that's the henna. If you're using the turmeric, I would say, yes, you can leave it 15 minutes. I'd give it half an hour. I normally give it half an hour. When I mix the two together, when I do a 50% henna mix and with 50% of turmeric, if you can't judge it by eye, just use your ordinary kitchen scales to weigh it. let it stand for a bit so the colour develops, then put it on your hair, put it on your roots, run it through the ends with your hands, whichever way you find succeeds for you. Then leave it on the hair for at least 2 hours. I normally leave it 3. If I don't have time during the day, then I will put it on at night, wrap my hair up, and then on top of my pillows I will then put old sheets, old covers, old pillowcases, anything to protect the bedding, okay? Because it does, when you're lying in bed, you get warm, back of the neck particularly gets very warm, and it can run, so you don't want to spoil your bedding, but that's entirely your choice, okay? This is pre-mixed, okay? As I say, that's the plastic dish that I use. Use any size, as long as it's plastic, it must not be metal. Oh, there we go, all ready to go. There's the consistency. It's not too runny and it's not too firm. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's not too runny. If you find it's too runny, just add a little bit more of your ingredients. So as I said, this time I've done it because I've got braids in my hair. I just only want to do the roots. I put the turmeric in, and just to take that orangey yellowy tang off, I added not more than a tablespoonful of red henna, just to take that yellowy orangey effect off. That's my ingredients. There we go, and we're all ready to go. That's my towels. See, I spilt some, so I've got my towel down on my work surface to protect the surrounds, okay? Because you certainly don't want to damage soft furnishings, bedding or flooring, because it is a messy job. There we go. And don't forget, when you put the henna on your hair, before you do it, cover the floor, cover yourself with towels, even old newspaper. An inch width of petroleum jelly, Vaseline, anything like that, around the hairline, not on the actual hair, just the hairline. And before you do that, before you then put the colour on, always put your gloves on. You can wash it, I have done it before, but I've just used the bleach and water mix to wash it off my hands, but there you go, you can use those. And that's it. There we go, just pan round. You can see the ingredients. There we go. Okay. Ready to go.